And if I actually put the wah on, what's up? I just want to apologize for taking so long to make a new video regarding my setup. So what you see on the screen here is my actual setup for, let me just make it easier on the eye. So this is my actual setup for live gig. So over on the left, I use the Electro Harmonix Holygrail reverb. I really like it because it does give you a nice, beautiful lush sound. I generally keep it on the hall setting, and just a little pinch of reverb is actually quite nice. And then what we've got here is the Blackstar HT Dual, and it's a valve preamp. It actually has, I think it's a 12AX7 right here. And it sounds really nice. They're quite cheap now. You can get them for quite cheap, because when these came out, I think they were about 150, then they went up to 170. But you can get them on the used market for like 60 quid, 40 quid or 70 quid, probably cheaper in the USA. So I generally just keep this on the clean setting and then turn up my guitar if I just want to drive it a little bit. This is a really good pedal, and it's actually quite cheap, and it does sound like an amp. I also use my this Donna volume wah pedal. It's very small, so it's a small form factor. Now, when I bought this Headrush pedal, Headrush PA speaker, I bought it with the idea to just throw in a bag and just take to a gig, because what had happened, I wasn't very mobile for a very long time, and I had to get to gigs, so I either throw it in a bag, and I needed something, a light rig. So these three pedals here is what I've been using for a very long time on stage, and it sounds really good. I like this pedal because it makes me, it almost sounds as if I'm playing through an amp, because it gives you that sort of a valve, color, and overdrive and artifacts, those creamy little sounds that make valve amps what they are. So this actually sort of give me a replica of that, and I really love this rig. So this is what I have been using mainly. Now, there's something that I need to point out regarding this. So I don't use the direct out because it's not going to sound very good going straight into the amp. So what I tend to do is use the emulated out, or because if I'm using this direct out, I have to use sort of like a guitar simulation pedal. And the reason for that is that it makes it sound much more pleasing to the ears. So because I haven't got a guitar simulation pedal yet, I use the emulated out, which is supposed to sound like a guitar speaker. Now, the only problem with this is it's a bit low on the volume. So what I tend to do, I use this Y cable. I plug this output into my reverb, and then plug this into my reverb, and feed these two straight into both input on the Headrush pedal, and that seems to increase the volume, and I'm happy with this on stage. Listen, the truth is, most people who actually hear this speaker and my setup compliment me. I've done about 4 or 5 gigs with it now, and every time I use it on stage, somebody has something to say positive about it. It sounds really lush, it sounds really good. Okay, so if you're in the market for one of these, go ahead and get it. I think I'm actually going to get a bigger PA speaker, maybe a 10-inch, because I heard that the 10-inch one is voiced quite nicely for guitar. I'm not sure it matters if you get a Headrush or not. I don't think it matters. I think any PA speaker will work. I'm going to prove that to you now. This Headrush is actually quite good, but I'm going to show you that any PA speaker will work. So I've got my setup. I've got this setup without the speaker, so minus the speaker. I'm not using the speaker at the minute. So I'm going to let you hear how it sounds, how this and this sounds going straight to my sound card. I'm actually using the Audient ID22 at the minute. All right, so I'm going to let you hear how that sounds now. So here we go. So yeah, it has a little bit of overdrive on it, but it's, so as you can see, it sounds really nice. And if I use it for lead, and if I actually put the wah on, then you'll be able to hear it. Yeah, so what is there not to love about it? It's really fantastic. So I think you should go out and experiment and try it out. If you want this backing track and many more, you can get it at reggaeinstrumental.net. Remember to like and subscribe and press the notification bell. Take it easy.